Welcome to another video, another food review video that isn't a food review channel. I really did not want to do a food review channel, but I think this is about my 10th video now of reviewing food. Right, I was going to say guess what I'm going to be trying, but you'd have seen by the thumbnail what I'm trying. I went to Iceland earlier and I picked up one of their ultimate mixed grill combo things. The thing looks absolutely amazing. It cost £10. But I'll tell you what, for the amount of stuff you're getting in it, I think it might be worth the £10. It's just whether, does it taste good? I mean, that last kebab I tried, that was only a little version shawarma, and that was absolutely banging. So I don't see any reason why this one shouldn't be as nice. Right, let me show you what I've got. Let me show you, nice people, what I've got. So I picked up the Grill House Ultimate Mixed Grill. It's got 2 peppers on there, so that's kind of like medium sort of spicy. Right, we've got chicken shawarma meat. We've got doner kebab meat. We've got chicken tikka chunks, tandoori chicken chunks, 5 mini tandoori chicken shish kebabs, 2 grilled lamb kofta kebabs, 2 chili and garlic sauces. I mean, that looks like a lot of food. And I'll tell you what they've done. They've put it in a pita bread, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I think all that is a bit too much to be like trying to cram into a pita bread. It's just all going to fall apart. So I've got some wraps. So I'm going to do it all, and I'm going to do it in a wrap and do it blah, blah, blah. Right, I'm going to open this box and see exactly what I've got. It looks like a lot of stuff. I think it's going to take 2 or 3 baking trays. I think it says on there 25 minutes. Let's get it out of the box. We'll read the instructions and we will get this bad boy in the oven. Right, let's do it then. Let's go for the unboxing. How do we even get into this thing? Right, there's a tab there. We're just going to have to rip it. We'll just rip it. You know what? I was saying about it might take a couple of cooking trays to cook it in, but it actually looks like they give you a bit of a tray to cook it in as well. Right, we've opened it up. I've got it out of the box, and as I move the box, I just knocked the camera over. So right, we're restarting it. Right, what we got in here? Right, that's the doner meat in there. I'm guessing that's the chicken shawarma meat in there. Right, what else we got in this box? We got right, 5 mini tandoori shish kebabs. 1, 2, 3. That's not that, because that's more than 5 in there. What is that there then? That's got to be right. That's got to be the tandoori chicken chunks in there. Right, that's kofta. That's the kofta kebabs. Right, one of these is 5 tandoori chicken things. Can't see because it's all frozen up. And what else we got left? Grilled lamb koftas, doner meat, chicken chunks, tandoori chicken. Oh, I don't know. And we've got something else there as well. And then we've got our 2 tubs of sauce. And like I was saying, they've given us a whole tray to cook it in. Right, I'm going to read the instructions on the back. Let's see exactly how we've got to do this. Right, reading the instructions. Well, so I'm reading the instructions. I'm trying to read the instructions. Guess what Bozo has ripped the box open where it tells you the cooking instructions. Yeah, this Bozo. Trying to read that. Right. Preheat the fan oven to 180. Put the sauce pots to one side. Remove all the packaging. Right. Place the tandoori chicken chunks in a single layer on a baking tray near the middle of the oven. So just the chicken tikka chunks in the middle of the oven and put on for 25 minutes. Right. 10 minutes into the cooking time, turn the chunks and the tandoori chicken chunks. Right, add the lamb koftas and the mini tandoori chicken shish kebabs and cook for a further 15 minutes. What? Cook for a further 15 minutes. Baking tray and place the tray near the middle of the oven and cook for 15 minutes. Right. At the same time, add the chicken shawarma and what the hell, man? I'll just put it in the oven and cook it. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I want to put the thick stuff like the chunks and all that. Obviously, it's thick. I'm going to put that in, and then 10 minutes after they've been in, then I'm going to add like the chicken shawarma and the doner meats and all that, because that ain't even bloody making sense to me. Right, let's get this in the oven. Let's get this in the oven. What I'm going to do first, and then right. It's saying to use a baking tray, but if we're using a baking tray, why have they given me that? Well, surely if we use that, it's going to cook in the juice. I'm using that. I don't know what they're on about. Right, so this is the thicker stuff, isn't it? Let's open these, come on. Right, we get these in here. These are the 2 kofta kebabs. We'll whack them in there, like so. Right, these are quite thick, aren't they? We'll add these. Basically, I'm putting everything in apart from the doner meat and the shawarmas, because they're quite thin. Right, we'll whack them in over there. I mean, it's a mixed grill, so it's all getting cooked together, isn't it? Right, I'm going to save that bit for the last 15 minutes because it's thin. That bit for the last 15 minutes because it's thin. Right, we'll put them to one side. Right, I don't even know what this is in this bag. It's all kind of frozen together. I mean, it's just a lump, isn't it? We'll whack that in there. And then what I might do is then, so when I can cook all that in there, then when I do the doner meat, I will put the doner meat on a separate tray in the oven. And we'll whack that in there. Right. I'll wipe my hands. Right, oven is preheated. Right, let's whack this in the oven. So it's 25. It says put this lot in for 10 minutes. Then after 10 minutes, we add the other stuff. Right, let's get this in the oven. Right, oven is preheated, 180. It says 180 on the oven. Right, we get that, and we'll whack that in there. Right, let's give that 10 minutes. Right, now for the sauces, it's saying just defrost them in cold water. It's chili and garlic sauce though. Do you know what? I like a chili sauce. I don't mind chili sauce, but I'm not a big fan of the garlic, so I'm hoping it's not too overpowered with garlic. But I'm gonna do a little bowl, get some water in the bowl, and we just drop them in the cold water and just let them defrost naturally. Right, we put a bit of water in the bowl. Right, they're not gonna. Right, I'm gonna put one. Right, hang on. Let's put the camera down. I'm gonna put one way and one the other. Right, you can aim down there. Because they're not going to, if that stands up there, that's going to be on top. So let's put them in that way. Right, that's it. Right, I'm just going to leave them for the 25 minutes. And, well, I might turn around after a bit. Right, let's let them defrost. Right, this kebab thing, this has now been in for the 10 minutes. Let's get this out and have a look. Oh, right, that's been in for the 10 minutes. This all kind of needs breaking apart, I think, though, but this is all still very... Oh, no, that's all right, that's... Right, I'm not even sure what chunks that is. Right, that's breaking apart. I'm going to pull that one apart a bit more, because that's going to be quite hard for it. No, that is just a whole chicken bit, I think, there. That's not even pulling apart. I think that is literally a whole chicken chunk. Right, I'm going to whack that back in the oven. Oh, my God. Right, that's twice now. I've just knocked my camera. My camera's just gone flying. Yeah, that is a whole chicken chunk there. That's not even pulling apart. I think that is how it's meant to be. That, I don't know. That's pulling apart a bit. Right, I'm going to whack these back in the oven. And we will get our doner meat in there as well. Right, that go back in. Right, so with the doner meat, what I've done is I've just literally put that on a baking tray, like so. We've got the doner meat there and we've got the shawarma chicken meat there. Right, I don't know why I was getting the tea towel, that's still cold. Right, I'm going to whack that in, and it says that goes in for 15 minutes. Right, we'll put that in, that's it now, we just leave that for 15 minutes. I'll tell you what though, it is smelling good, I ain't going to lie, that does smell good. But to me, I don't know, it's only 15 minutes. Some of that chicken was still quite chunky and still a bit frozen, so I'm going to have to check that's properly cooked, obviously, in 15 minutes time. Doner meat's gone in. I'm just a little bit concerned now, though, because I've just put that in a normal tray. I want to keep an eye on that, because if that is really fatty and juicy, and too much fat and juice comes out, that's obviously going to... That's why it's good that I do these videos. So you guys, when you go out and you buy your Iceland mixed grill kebab thing, you're going to know exactly how to do it, aren't you? Yeah, so I'm going to keep an eye on that, make sure not too many juices come out and it all starts overflowing. So right, let's just leave that for now, and I'll be back in 15 minutes when it all should be cooked. Right, while that is finishing off in the oven, I think these are defrosted. Now, before I do my wraps and absolutely cover it in all the sauce, I'm going to make sure that I like the sauce. I'm hoping it's got more of the chili taste than the garlic taste. Oh, no, that smells quite garlicky. And it's still frozen. That's been in the water ages. Right, let me just have a little test of this bit on the side. Right, let's have a little... Don't know why I'm blowing it like it's hot. I'm trying to cool it down. There's bloody ice in there. That's not too bad, actually. Yeah, that's not too bad. Right, let's get it back in the water to defrost that properly. Right, so what my plan actually is, when this is all cooked, right, I'm going to obviously do it I'm going to do the wraps and I'm going to absolutely destroy it. But I'm going to put a little bit of each bit just on a plate and try a little bit of each bit individually. So I can say exactly what the doner's like, what the chicken shish is like, what the kofta's like, what the tandoori chunks are like. I can just try a little bit of each. Because otherwise, if you put it all in a wrap and just eat the whole thing, you're not going to be able to put it, identify it. There's going to be too many flavours in there, too much taste, too many flavours going in your mouth at once. So I'm going to try a little bit individually, give her a review on what they taste like individually, and then I will obviously then do the wrap with everything in and the chilli sauce in. I can't wait, mate. I'm actually going to destroy this. But like I was saying, £10. There looks like there's quite a bit of meat there, doesn't there? It don't look too bad. Again, if you went to the kebab shop and got a full mixed grill kebab, a full one with all that, with the kofta, the tandoori, the doner, I mean, man, you're literally looking at £20 or £22, £23 for a full kebab with all the meats. This was £10. And again, it's just convenient. You just cook it in your own, do you know what I mean? Your own one night, you've got one in the freezer. Like I say, they're in the freezers, so they don't really go out of date, does it? It's not like it's in the fridge, you've got to eat it within 2-3 days. Put it in the freezer, it could be in there a couple of weeks. One night, oh, fancy little cheeky kebab. Never mind, sod justy, £25 or whatever, plus with deliveries and all that. Just whack that in the oven, 25 minutes. But that depends whether it tastes good, that's the thing. It might not even taste good. Ding, phone's on the go, always on the go. Right, we've only got about 5 minutes left or so, and that'll be coming out. Smells amazing, I know that. Well, I've just pulled it out of the oven quickly. We're not quite there yet, we've still got another couple of minutes, but those bits of the big lumps, what I've done is, I've got 2 forks and just pulled them apart. Because you can't just put a big lump of one and a big lump of the other one, like in a wrap. You're not going to get, do you know what I mean? So I've literally just shredded them so they can actually fill up the bread. Right, they can go back in. Right, let me just check this. I was checking it for the... Right, that's okay. Do you know what? I might even, while this is out, let me close that up. While this is out quickly for the last few minutes, let me angle the camera. Just make sure this is all, because like I say, it was all frozen, wasn't it? Let's mix that around a bit. Right, that's the chicken shawarma stuff, and that one there is the doner meat. Right, oh, bloody phone. Right, we put the phone on silent. Right, that's going back in, and that's just got a few minutes left. Right, we are there. We are at the allotted time. These are coming out. Right, the tray's out. The meat there, boom. Right, the doner meat and the sheet is coming out. Right, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the breads in the oven just for a couple of minutes. I don't want the breads to kind of cook. I don't want them to like cook and go hard and crunchy. I want them to be soft still so I can wrap them. I just want to warm them up. And I'm thinking while the oven's on, actually I can even turn the oven off and they can just warm up only for a minute. Right, let's start getting into busy. Right, I'll need a plate for that, and I'll need a little plate to put a few bits on. I'm going to put a few little bits on for a tester, so I'm going to put them on that plate, and then we'll get a plate ready for, yeah, when I do the wraps. Right, let's start getting organised. Right, let's start getting this first wrap underway. Wrap's quite nice, it's nice and warm, but it ain't all crunchy. I didn't want it to cook up. Right, first things first. Let's put a bit of this sauce all in the middle like that. We'll spread this out a little bit. They give you 2 tubs of sauce, but that's actually quite a lot of sauce, I think. Right, I'm just going to put a little bit of the old sauce on there, like so. Right. Get a bit of this chicken stuff first, and we'll just whack a bit of that in. Like I say, I'm not even sure what. I thought there was only about 4 things on there. That's the tandoori chunks. That's the kofta. That's the lamb. That's the chicken shish. What were the other? I can't even think what the other bits were. What? Oh, mate. I'll have to look in a minute. Right, we'll put a bit of this in. Oh, mate, this smells absolutely amazing. Right, I need to break a little bit of this off so I can do a tester on that. Right, we'll just whack that straight in there. Right, I've got some of these tandoori chunks to go in. Oh man. Right, let me swap these over. Right, we'll put some of the chicken shish in. This is going to be a fat boy wrap, I know that much. Oh my days. Right, bit of the chicken shish has gone in. Right, bit of the doner meat going in. Right. This is, oh mate. Look at it. Messy, messy, messy. Right. You can leave that a little bit out. Some of that's falling out. Right. Let's give this a wrap. Yeah. That's why I do it in pita breads, isn't it? So they don't already fall out as much. But I don't care. Right, let's get that on a plate. We test that as it is. Bit of that's falling out. Right, we're going to get some of this now just on a plate. I'm just going to try it individually on a plate. Right, I think that's why I was getting confused, because it was saying on there, like, I've got the box, so we can see what. Right, chicken shawarma is that. That's the chicken shawarma. The doner kebab meat is that. Right, tandoori chicken chunks is that. That's the tandoori chicken chunks. Right, then we've got tandoori chicken chunks. Now that one there that I said was a whole bit of chicken, you can tell by the way, that's the tandoori chicken chunks. But it says there was, but they're not really 5, but the way it was all like congealed when it was frozen, I've just sort of pulled them apart. They haven't pulled apart into 5 chunks, they've just pulled apart. But that is the tandoori chicken chunks. And then there was 5 mini tandoori chicken shish, which I'm guessing is that. I think that's the chicken shish one. And then there was 2 koftas, so that's definitely the koftas. Right, let's go over the taste test. Right, the chicken shawarma we tried. So I had a chicken shawarma kebab from Lidl the other day. Let's see how this compares to the shawarma I had from Lidl. Nowhere near as good. Nowhere near. Tastes alright, but that is bland. Compared to the chicken shawarma that I got, no, not Lidl, Aldi. Compared to the chicken shawarma that I bought from Aldi the other day, that was full of flavour. This is quite bland. You wouldn't know that was, if you closed your eyes and don't taste it, you would not know that was shawarma. And it tastes alright though, it's cooked alright. It tastes alright, it's cooked alright, but the flavour's not quite there for it to be shawarma. Right, let's go for the doner meat. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Again, hasn't quite got that taste that you would get from a kebab shop. It's got more flavours in it than the chicken has. It's definitely seasoned and flavoured. You can taste this, but it's not quite there with a kebab shop one. But it's okay. Yeah. Right, then we will go on to the chicken tikka chunks. So that is the chicken tikka chunks. Smells like. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, that's got a nice little kick to it, bit of heat to it as well. That's got a nice little kick, nice bit of heat. That tasted alright, that's the best so far out of them. Right, then we got the tandoori chicken chunks. So that's the same as the other one. The other one was chicken tikka chunks, but this is tandoori. Right, let's try this. Man. Now that. Oh mate, they've hit the spot with that. They've hit the spot. Have you ever gone to like, you know when you go to get a curry, you get an Indian takeaway, and they do the tandoori chicken. That tastes exactly the same as a tandoori chicken from the Indian takeaway. That is bang on. Right. So this is now chicken sheesh tandoori chunks. Right. Let's try that. Man. Yeah, they've hit it there. They've hit that down there. And do you know what, so far, you know, like when you get this chicken and it's frozen and you cook it, it can be a bit rubbery, a bit. So far, everything's just absolutely dissolving in the mouth. Right, and all we've got left now is the 2 lamb koftas. Koftas normally have quite spicy, they normally give a bit of a kick. Let's see what these are saying. Yeah, oh mate. Oh, that is lamb kofta. If you had a blind test on that, if you blind, if someone put that, you'd know straight away that is a lamb kofta. They've definitely hit that on the head, definitely. Right. Now for the messy bit, because we have put them all in here, and we've put that sauce in. Right, I'm going to try and pinch that in so it don't all fall out, and we'll go for a big bite out of this end. Right, you know what? When they're all in there together, my God. Oh, mate. That's got a kick. That's the spice. The spice, the sauce. That sauce, I want to warn you now, has got a kick. Not a major one, but definitely got a kick. Yeah. When that's all in there together, the flavour, the taste, it all comes. Oh man, let's go for just to make sure. Let's go for another bite just to make sure. Yeah. Right. Now, as you can see, and as you saw, I did make quite a bit of a fat wrap. That was a bit of a fat boy, wasn't it? But that is how when I go to a kebab shop and get a mixed wrap, whatever, that is how they come. So is it worth £10? Well, let's have a look. Let me just see what's left out of that. Now I've made that wrap up, is it actually enough to make another wrap? We'll have a little look. Right, so do you know what, yeah? There's quite a bit of the chicken left, loads of the doner meat left. We've still got a few of the tikka chunks left. We've still got a bit of kofta left. We've got that tandoori there, the tandoori lamb and the tandoori chicken. You know what? There is enough there, easily, to do another wrap similar to what I've just made there. A nice fat boy wrap. Easily. That's 2 big wraps there. So you know what? For 2 of them, considering, so basically, if you can make 2 big fat wraps like I have there, that's £5 a wrap. I'm not funny. You are not going to go to a kebab shop and get chicken shish, lamb, like blah, blah, a whole mixed grill wrap for £5. You are just, there's no way you can get all that in a wrap for £5. There's absolutely no way. So the fact that's worked out £5 a wrap, I think that's good value for money. Definitely good value for money. Like I say, there's no way you could buy that in a shop for that money. Like I say, eating them on their own, the lamb, the chicken shish didn't really have the flavours. The doner meat was kind of there but didn't have the flavours. The rest did. But when it's all combined together, I kid you not. I'm not kidding. I ain't going to kid with you. I kid you not. When it all comes together, it's absolutely banging. Like, absolutely banging. Right, we need to get back into this. Come on. Right, enough of the talking, more of the eating. Do you know what I mean? Oh, mate, it all falling out. Oh, mate. Let me move the camera up a little bit. I think I'll put that down a little bit too far. Let's do that a bit. Yeah. And do you know what? I'll be fine, but time of eating that one and the next one, I'm going to be stuffed. It is filling. It is proper filling. Would I buy it again? Yeah, do you know what? I probably would. Like I say, it's 10 quid, whack it in the freezer. It's not like fresh food, ain't got to be eaten within 2-3 days. You can leave it in there a couple of weeks. One night, fancy little kebab. If you've got some wraps lying around, or even you've got the pita breads, 2 fat wraps, and that's dinner done, and that will fill you up. So, yeah, I would buy it again. I would buy it. Right, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching another video of a food review. That isn't a food review channel. Man, that chicken, the tandoori chicken, it absolutely tastes amazing, man. Oh, mate, That is good stuff. That is good. Right, I am going to tuck into this, absolutely demolish this. Then I'm going to make up the next wrap, demolish that, and I'll guarantee I'm going to be absolutely stuffed after that. So, massive thanks for watching the video. Do me a favour, guys, please give the video a like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Help me get these numbers up. And I'm going to tuck into my Grill House Ultimate Mixed Grill from Iceland for £10. Boom. Right, I will see you lot on the next video. Thanks for watching. It's good, it's good, man, it is good. It is good. Man.